What is up, YouTube? We are back. Day 2 of a cut, or like day 3. I went out this weekend. It made me realize how overrated and just like, I don't know, I guess overrated is the best word, like drinking and like partying, because my whole thing, I realized, is like I value like progress over anything in life, and I feel like if I go out, it's because I have to like accomplish something. I'm partying for a reason, you know, like, I don't know, maybe I'm making no sense, but I feel like partying is because you accomplish something, right? You're celebrating. That's the word I was looking for. Like, you're celebrating doing something versus like it just being for fun, because for whatever reason everyone thinks that partying is like the main source of fun in life, when in my opinion it should not be your main source of fun. It can be one source of fun, but it shouldn't be, sorry about that, it shouldn't be anywhere close to like your, you know, like your go-to source for fun, because I don't know, I feel like it's pretty, sorry about that, it is pretty like negative, like towards your life, in my opinion. Like, I feel like there's gonna be two sides of people. I feel like half of the people watching this are gonna completely agree, and half the people watching this are gonna completely disagree. But that's just my take on it. And I know that was just so off tangent, but I just had to say that because that's just been on my mind. But anyways, we have legs today, and if you know anything about me, I actually like legs. Obviously, I like upper body more, but like I like legs, and I'm actually really excited today because for the first time in who knows how long, I get to do a hack squat, because I recently moved gyms from my school gym to like this gym. It's gonna be so nice to be able to do hack squats. I haven't done them in like 2 years, I want to say, so excited for that. I'm gonna do like 8 sets or something on hack squats. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm excited for today. Feeling sort of off because I drank, but regret it, but it's fine. It was like my birthday weekend, so I felt like I had to drink. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the gimnasio. Peace. What is up, y'all? I hope everyone's having a great day. Today's leg day was actually different than what I've been doing in the past, but I actually liked it a lot. So we started off with some RDLs, started with the bar, and then this is just 45, just really focusing on form, making sure that, it's not my lower back that is doing the movement, it's my actual hamstrings. If you guys do RDLs and your lower back is hurting, then that means somewhere in the movement you're not doing it correctly. I mean, I guess a tiny bit of pain is fine, I guess, but the load should be on the hamstrings and not your lower back. And a good indication that you're doing it wrong is if your lower back hurts. But something that has helped me a lot is just hinging at the hips and actually pushing my butt back. So here's 225. Sadly, the hardest part about this was just grip. Like, it was not at all, moving the load with my hamstrings. As you can see, I try to slow down at the bottom because that's when I feel it the most. And I actually included a little drop set here because, my grip was actually giving out, but my hamstrings were fine. So as you can see, I dropped the weight, and as fast as I can go, I just pull the weight off and go down to 135 and really just focus on contraction. And then I did one last set of just 135, super light. Just wanted to solidify my form. And as I've gotten, more and more advanced in the gym, I've realized that weight, obviously it's important, but the way you use your muscles is more important than the actual weight, because you can make 135 on any movement pretty heavy, just all depending on how you actually, do the movement. So that's something to always keep in mind. So next we did hack squats, and oh my god, it was so nice to be able to do hack squats. It has been so long, like 2 years, if not more than 2 years since I've done hack squats. And I really feel like these are going to blow up my quads. This was just a little warm-up set, but I really slow down at the bottom, and I try to stretch as much as physically possible, especially my warm-up sets. Just, it might be bro science, but I feel like it's gonna, lower my chances of getting injured while doing this and warm up my knees more. Here's the second set, 185, or I don't even know how the weight works on hack squats, honestly, but the equivalent to 185. Just really focusing that on just using my quads, and that not just pushing, but my quads are pushing. Something that would help you guys with this is if you're pushing through the tips of your toes, especially at the top of the rep. It's going to make you use a lot more quads, and you'll definitely feel it. So if you're doing hack squats, really try to push through your toes. So 245s on each side was the heaviest I went, I believe. I didn't want to do anything crazy because it has been so long since I've hack squatted. It didn't feel that heavy, but kind of like what I was talking about in the RDLs, you can make weight heavier depending on how you move it. So look how slow I'm going on the eccentric. Extremely slow, just so I can make it hard but not have a lot of load on my knee joint or something like that, because I was actually pretty worried about overexerting myself and maybe injuring myself because it has been so long since I've hack squatted. But yeah, this was a really good set. When I watched back on the set, I realized that I could have done maybe a couple more reps, but I'm fine with it, simply because, as I've said multiple times, it's been so long that even though I didn't go to like absolute failure, I know my quads are still going to be sore just because they're just not used to this movement. Like, it's been so long. So before you roast me in the comments for not training as hard as I normally do, just remember that. So I actually did not record what I did next. What I did next was leg extensions, but boys, there was a mommy in front of me, and I felt weird. I always talk about I don't want to record and have people judge me, blah blah blah. But yeah, there was a mommy, so I was like, I don't know if I want to record right in front of her. So I didn't record my leg extension sets, but I did them right after the hack squats, and boy, it hurt. I was just focused on getting like a crazy contraction, and I did, and it hurt a lot. So after that, we went into leg curls seated. I actually had like a lot better mind muscle connection than normal, because something I struggle on is using my hamstrings and actually growing them. They're definitely the weakest point in my legs, and I think the RDLs honestly like fried them enough that it really felt like I was only using hamstrings. And yeah, these sets were just honestly extremely good. Also, this is the last set, I believe. A little bit of bro science. I feel like doing calves right before or right after hamstring curls gives more calf growth. Is it just me, or do you guys feel like calves are used in hamstring curls? Could be bro science, but I swear I use my calves, which might actually be a problem, but I don't know how to not use them as much. It is so nice being around people that are not my age. Like, oh my God. I love being at a gym where I just cannot relate to anyone that I see, because then I just do not have to think, like I just do not care at all. Kind of a weird way to start the outro, but yeah, like it's just so refreshing being around people that just don't give a fuck about you, and you don't give a fuck about them. And sorry for cursing, but it's just the truth. Like, it's such a different vibe when even like, it's not like I give the people the time of the day if they're like my age, but it's still like subconscious, you know what I mean? Like, it's still subconscious in your mind. Like, you're just thinking about like what you look like, or I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I feel like half of you guys can relate to that. But anyways, it was a great lift. I am so excited for back day tomorrow. I'm so excited to do some T-bar rows, hit a lot of upper back. But yeah, this was leg day, so I can't be talking about back day tomorrow. But yeah, fire leg day. Went pretty light on like almost all my movements, just because I kind of switched up like the movements that I'm hitting. Like as you saw, I'm not squatting, I'm hack squatting, and I'm starting off with hamstrings RDLs, free weight, which I also haven't done, but it's been like I've done it 2 leg days, and it's honestly, I feel like this is gonna be my go-to workout. So RDLs for hamstrings, into hack squats for quads, into some sort of either leg extension or leg curl, whatever I'm focusing more on, either hamstrings or quads. But yeah, that has been super good. And then I did adductors, but I don't include that. But boys, never skip adductors, please. Never skip them. They make up like such a big part of your leg that no one really thinks about. I mean, like it's just like the inner leg, outside leg, very important. And if you're someone who like cares about strength, your adductors are super important for strength. So they're kind of like forearms for bench. Like no one really thinks about them, but if you get them stronger, it will really increase your movement, like total weight. But anyways, great lift. Had some honey in between my hack squat sets. Like I said, I didn't go super heavy, but I really focused on form. So then I can, you know, perfect the form on the hack squats and RDLs, and then move up rather than move up in weight. Then realized, oh shoot, my form is not good, and I'm not really, you know, doing the exercise that would be the most conducive to muscle growth, because like if your form's a bit off, then you're not going to be using and contracting your muscles like most optimally. And I'm not like a optimal lifter, blah blah blah. I think it's best to be somewhere in the middle, but you still have to get the form down. So yeah, working on form so I can have the most long-term growth. But it was really good. My legs felt big. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow during back day, because that's gonna be lit. Okay, sorry, too much energy. That will be lit. All right, peace guys, have a good day and go get big.